I needed this. I need to be here because I'm having a hard year. We are all having a hard year back home in Israel and in Palestine. And I needed this. And not until I walked into this room and saw the slides running and heard the commentary, I understand how much I needed this. And I needed you. So thank you for being here. And let me speak. Last summer, my country, Israel, decided to punish the Palestinians. They decided to punish them for the following peace talks, the illusion of a peace talk anyway, the exposure of Israel as a refugee for peace. They decided to punish them for what happened after that. The unity between Fatah and Hamas that we worked very hard to separate for the last 30 years since we helped establish Hamas in the late 80s. We decided to punish them for the growing of the BDS movement all over the world. We decided to punish them of all of our problems that we have back home. And the rocking chair of our Prime Minister, we decided to punish them. We decided to punish them inside Gaza for refusing to cooperate with our operation. When attacking them, they resisted, and we decided to oppress them powerfully and punish them for that. We punished them in Sajaya, where in one night we killed more than 120 people with 120 separate one-ton bombs on a very populated neighborhood. We bombed from the air, from the sea, and from the land. We bombed with depleted uranium, with banned weapons into homes of civilians. It goes on to Gaza and Han Yunis and Rafah, where we use the Hannibal director to just bomb everything in sight. We decided to punish them collectively. In Israel, we even talked about it. Inside Israeli press, inside politicians, said it to us, to the people of Israel. We were going to use the Dakhla doctrine. We were going to collectively punish all of the Palestinians. But we didn't punish them for that. We punished them for them daring to resist not only the operation, but the oppression of their mind. We oppress them because they resist our oppression. We oppress them because they dare to stand up and ask for their basic human rights and human needs back in Palestine, the recognition of our people and their freedom. This is why we're punishing them. And it didn't finish in the army. It moved into, it did finish in Gaza. It moved into East Jerusalem and all of the West Bank with demolished houses. We arrested more than 9,000 human beings, hundreds of kids. The Shin Bet tortured hundreds of human beings in the last month. There's a big increase of torturing in Israel, just like here in the US, in Chicago, in Guantanamo Bay. We're torturing hundreds of human beings as we speak. Human beings that didn't went through a trial. But it didn't even end there in the army or the government or the secret agency. It went down to the streets. Last summer, July and August in Jerusalem, was my most scary summer or moment in my life. In our movement, we were standing in the streets of Jerusalem and they were burning. There were hundreds of people in mobs in the streets looking for blood. They were going down the main streets of Jerusalem and calling out Palestinians that work for us in the west side of Jerusalem, in cleaning and cooking, calling them out, trying to reach them. Our movement walked around Palestinians in the west side of Jerusalem, trying to help them go back to their home, trying to stop the lynchings from happening. We weren't succeed every time. We weren't successful. There were a few lynchings that went through. There were Muhammad Abu Khdeir that was burned to death. There were others that were almost dying. The lynches didn't stop. During the summer, I walked with a group of these mobs, one of these groups. I just sneaking into the group, I just walked with them in the streets of Jerusalem, texting my friends in the movement where we're going, so they can go there and try to make sure there's no Palestinian in sight. The things I heard from these teenagers, boys and girls, was so scary. The fascism level in Israel was never, ever as high as last summer. But it didn't stop at last summer. Just a couple of weeks ago in Purim, there were 2 separate lynches again in West Jerusalem of 2 Palestinian boys, young men, teenagers were sent into hospitals. They were beaten up until they were unconscious. This is the place we are standing in right now. We're on a crossroad, a huge crossroad between hope and despair. In 4 days from now, there's going to be an election in Israel. There's two very valuable options. The first one is more likely Benjamin Netanyahu will keep on being the Prime Minister of Israel. They have the biggest chance to build up the next government. And he will continue to be Benjamin Netanyahu to do all the stuff that you know he will do. The next operation is already on the way, like I must say. The second opportunity scares me more. The second opportunity is the so-called left in Israel, the Zionist left in Israel, that are running as well and getting very much power now in Israel. It's scaring me more because there's nothing scarier and more dangerous for a movement than the illusion of choice. There is no choice right now in Israel, inside the society. We are in this crossroad as we know that nothing is going to change from there. Nothing is going to really change from inside Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu, as an election run, did everything that he can to isolate Israel as much as he can, declaring war on Iran, of course, even saying you want to build a wall with Jordan, and of course, attacking leftists all over Israel and abroad, BDS movements and BDS activists, and obviously coming here and declaring war on your government, on the Democratic Party, and on you the people, saying he's talking on your name, under your permission, that you gave him the right to speak, the Messiah that speaks in the name of all Jews. No more. No more.
That's right.
I'm so excited to be here today. I really am. You can feel that. I'm excited to be here because 6 months ago or so, in July or in August, I was standing on the Gaza border and taking testimonies from soldiers, Israeli soldiers that came out of Gaza. I collected their testimonies about what they really did there, what they saw there, and it was horrific. And then I got a call from Rebecca and Ari and did a quick Skype call for JVP member, talking about how right now, in this moment of time, the American voice, but especially the Jewish American voice, is maybe the most important voice in the world. But the truth is, I'm not sure that I believe that anything can stop the massacre that was going on in front of my eyes at that moment. Well, you know what? I believe. I really am. I walked in today, into the room, and I believe you. I believe when you're saying, we're not waiting. I believe you when you're saying, not in our name. I believe you. I really do. I believe you when you're saying, never again to no one. You know how it feels, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I really am. I really believe you. And I feel this excitement and this magical thing that happens in the room, and I needed it so much. We are moving down the ground. Palestinian and Israelis working together. We're small. We're very small. And we're tired. But we're there. And we're strong. But we cannot do it alone. We need you. We really, really need you. We need your support. We're being persecuted there, on the ground, every day, seeing our brothers and sisters and ourselves being arrested and being killed there in Gaza, in East Jerusalem, all over the West Bank, and we need your voice now more than ever. This is the moment of time, and this is why this weekend is so amazing for me. Thank you so much for coming to be a part of this weekend, and thank you so much for letting me be a part of your movement. I need you. I really do. Thank you so much.